Okay, oh yeah. Yeah, they don't just have their school uniform, they have their casual clothes as well. Forgot all about that. Let's see how they look in that then. No, wrong. Menu. See what I mean about those hands? I mean, I keep breaking them out because those hands, seriously. Rena and Mion were already waiting at the meeting place. Keiichi, you're late. Sorry. The show I was watching last night was really interesting. Leave that. Oh, so that's your excuse for being late and keeping two girls waiting. Keiichi, you just got here yourself. Oh my god, you've got the Misha voice now. Last night's episode of A Day in Life was interesting, wasn't it? She was just as guilty as me. Rena was carrying a pretty heavy-looking handbag. What is that? Mion answered my unspoken question with a wink. That's right, Rena really did make a picnic. Keiichi, after you left, Rena pulled out all the stops. It's not like I forced her to do it. It was nothing, so don't worry about it, okay? Okay? Oh, God! It's just so many characters of voice, just freaking, just like, sure, I managed it with Kato and Shoujo, but, you know, it took a little bit of time, a number of parts to pass before I'd, like, go into the character voice for them and all that. It's been like this since last night, you know. Can you take responsibility for this? Alright, I am a man after all, I'll take responsibility. Responsibility? For what? For what? I think they probably did that for the characters where they give them like a distinct way of speaking, so that should be easy to tell who is actually speaking. As we both turned around slowly to look at Rena, our gazes drifted downwards to the massive handbag she was carrying. It didn't seem logically feasible that it would be entirely filled with lunchboxes. Except this was Rena we were talking about here. 2 kilos, I guess? When Rena was picking it up, I could see she was struggling a bit. I say 5. You're exaggerating. Keiichi-kun's boy, after all. Oh wait, that top line's probably him then. I thought he could probably eat a lot, so I made a lot, okay? Let's get going. Info. Just from the way she was lifting it up, I couldn't believe the only things and now were lunchboxes. Correction, I say 5 kilos too. I'll help out, but all of it needs to be eaten. I will forgive you if you make Rena sad. Got it? Got it? The only thing I could do with that moment was exercise. To make myself hungrier. Having finished with all the pleasantries, we began our leisurely stroll. Carefree walk bathed in a gentle morning sunlight. I couldn't have even imagined something so wholesome existing during my time in the city. See what I mean about these paths, though? We're gonna see them a lot. There were the boonies, these were the boonies after all. No slovenly desk jockeys trudging to work on the weekend out here. It really was a nice place, peaceful and quiet. As sparsely populated as the village was, you could still run into people just by walking around. Ah, good day. Good day. Oh, you would be Baraku. My 2 companions exchanged greetings with everybody we ran across. All of the specifiers even knew my name. When did I become this famous? We passed 3 people, and when all 3 people of them knew me, I started feeling a bit paranoid. It's a bit sad to say, everyone knows everyone since there are so few people here at Hinamitsuwa. So that means if an unfamiliar face walks by, they automatically assume it's that my bar fellow who just moved here. Yeah, that's how it works out. It was a process of elimination. You can only pull off in a place like this. It was quite effective. From now on, I'd better make sure to maintain a good reputation. One day I'm discovered accidentally gawking at a dirty magazine in the bookstore. I can expect all the villagers leaving me as a lich by the next day. Himizawa is not to be trifled with. That's not the end of this nightmare.
Of course I know them. The first person we met was old man Taixo from the Makino bike shop. His hobbies are bonsai and playing the flute.
Next we met the grocer's second son, Daisuke-kun. His hobby is sharpshooting and he hopes to be a ace sniper in the future.
And the person we just met was Mio-san, the nurse from the clinic.
Oh, I should have given her a voice then. She is, you remember the card that we saw? With, like, the character that we haven't met yet. That's her, pretty much.
Her hobbies are birdwatching and photography.
You know the names of everyone we pass by, and even their profiles? To my surprise, Mion and Rena exchanged looks and burst into laughter.
Well, yeah. We're not like the city where people hardly know their neighbors.
Let's try it out. You there, who am I?
You're Keiichi Maibara. You say some mean things, but you're actually a kind, shy person.
It's been 3 weeks since you transferred here. Your hobby is taking afternoon naps. Lately you switched over to wearing boxers, didn't you? That's enough, that's enough.
Boxers?
Enough of that. Apparently there's absolutely nothing you can keep hidden there. Himizawa is not a place to be trifled with. How did she know that? This feels more like you guys are showing me off rather than showing me around.
That's right.
We're parading around like this after all. Don't you all think so too? Kei-chan is fitting in here at Himizawa. The population in Himizawa is shrinking, so the villagers welcome anybody who's new here. I thought about bursting off with some thing to the effect of it could be, but I held back. Oh, that was one of them saying it. So this is going to be really difficult to tell who's frickin' saying what. There's the trouble with novels. Had I ever greeted someone who had just moved into the city like this before? Thinking about that made me believe what they said wasn't a joke at all. We passed an old person. Of course we were called out to, again, the same way. Oh my, good day. It's wonderful seeing you getting along. This lady here is Fujishima-san. Good day. Oh my Barakun, how wonderful for you, having a lovely girl on each arm. How are you? Getting used to life here? Instead of regurgitating a response like I would have in the city, responding with an emphatic nod. The old woman chuckled, voicing her appreciation of how energetic I was.
Good.
As I looked back at the Rena and Mion, they gave me a wink.
So now then, about time to have lunch, maybe?
Rena's brilliant smile signaled the approach of an event that both Mion and I were trying to forget. We both looked at each other. I'm a man, I'll do what I can. But it's just too much.
It's fine, Kei-chan. Leave it to this old man.
Mion has never seemed as reliable as she does right now. I was expecting no less from the class representatives.
Rena, if we're gonna eat, we might as well go somewhere with a good view. Yes. Good idea, I agree.
Rena nodded her head happily in response to Mion's proposal. Stairway to the shrine. Cresting the top of a stone stairway, a shrine drawn straight out of my imagination appeared before us. It has worn down a bit through the years, but the fallen leaves had been swept up, giving it a tidy feeling.
This here is the Perune Shrine. It's probably the place with the best view around.
This place, be sure to remember it.
On our next break, a festival will be held here, and it'll be very important.
Ah, isn't it a bit too early in the season for a festival?
The Onikakushi isn't a summer festival. Long ago, it used to be a celebration of the end of winter.
Watanagashi, isn't that? Let me check.
Yeah, that's the title of the second chapter, isn't it? Watanagashi. Well, how about that?
I was embarrassed for assuming the festivals had to be held in the summer. Also, it hasn't been revealed yet, but I'll just say anyway. Furude. That is Rika's last name, so the shrine, I think, is like belongs to her family. They like the owners. I don't know. I can't think of the right word for the ownership of it. Like, I don't know. I can't remember. It's been years since I last read, Higurashi novels.
Now then, spread out the lunchboxes and there.
Various coloured lunchboxes were placed one after the other on top of the plastic sheet. It sure did smell delicious. It was Rena's home cooking. It went without saying that it would be delicious. But is it even possible to finish all of this? Hey, Mion, it'll take more than just a good view to get this all down,
There they are again. Now we see it. Now we've seen all of them in their casual clothes. Good afternoon.
It was Rika-chan and Satoko. Why are they here?
Well, I don't think you really would complain. They're gonna help out inevitably with the, food problem there.
Mion grinned over at me. I see, this was her secret plan. To power in numbers.
To power in numbers, shouldn't it be the power in numbers? I don't know.
You have my thanks, Mion. Following up when all the pieces are in place is my specialty.
We just had to come since there was such a commotion. What's the meaning of this?
Take a look, it's time for lunch. Buffet style. A handmade gourmet meal by Rena.
I can see that much. Why have you laid out a top on our property?
Temple public ground is public ground. It's not yours. I just keep thinking who's saying the dialogue here.
Keiichi is right. This is everyone's property.
Wow, Rika-chan is such a good girl. Have a seat. Eat with us. After opening up a spot for Rika-chan, I promptly turned my back on Satoko. Now there's a reason why she said that. I just pointed out about, Rika's family essentially, owning the property essentially. But Satoko is the one who said that. But there is another reason for that as well.
Hold on 1 second. Where's my spot?
No spot for you and nothing for you to eat.
Don't worry, there's some for you too.
None, I'll eat all of hers.
I will not allow that. Rika! Here, chopsticks.
Left Satoko and I left the boxes having it out with each other. The battle.
Man, really, Keiichi, you're really good at leading people on. You might have a title for this. Have a plate, one for me-chan and Rika-chan too.
Rena will tell pairs of chopsticks and paper plates.
If we don't hurry, it'll all be eaten up.
That's right, okay. Shall we commence this battle?
Please eat a lot. There's enough for everyone.
Rena said as she opened up a Just then, I realized that this lunch was made under the assumption that 5 people would be eating it. It didn't change how much there was, but the implication behind it was different.
I'll not allow you to have this hamburger.
Using your elbow is against the rules, Satoko.
Grabbing the back of my car is also against the rules.
It was a tough battle, blocking with her full momentum and an elbow in the opening moves. Satoko appeared to have the upper hand, for the difference in our proficiency, your chopsticks proved to be fatal and gave me the upper hand.
Ah, the last meatball!
Satoko Hojo has been bested! Talking I began choking at the same time, falling backwards and spasming. Rika-chan patted me on the head to clear it, even though it was actually stuck in my throat. Seeing that, it made Rena blush and breathe heavily in excitement. It was almost like flowers were floating all around her. Mion advised Rena to refrain from saying anything that could get her locked up. This is how our meals usually go. I'd do anything in my power, just so things could stay like this. And you know, when characters say stuff like that, it's usually an indicator, but it won't always be like that, will it? It's gonna be a while before we start to see the darker side of the plot, though. I don't know how long, though. There's like one scene that I think is like coming up a bit, like somewhere around the corner, essentially. That will give the first hints of that, I think, maybe. It's like, I'll just won't say anything about it until we get to it. The intense battle calms, and finally everyone reached the point where they could begin talking. Receiving tea from the demos, I let out a small sigh. I do wonder why there are so few words in Japanese to praise how something tastes. Got a good point. Well, I don't really know much. It's like, you know, they always say oishi, you know, oishi. Maybe they'll add something onto it, but it's always oishi, oishi. Meaning, you know, delicious, tasty and all that. But in English you could have a bunch of words you could describe it, like delicious, scrumptious, amazing, tasty, adequate. It's like, that's not tasty. But you know, you got multiple words. Isn't it because the idea of togetherness during a meal didn't begin until the modern era?
It seems that long ago people ate in silence. It must have made the people preparing the food a bit sad, don't you think? It's probably because back then the people were busy while eating and didn't have time to do, compliment the flavor.
That's just you.
You know, just hearing that, it's good, makes me happy. That my effort was worth it, I mean.
She blushed a little as she said,
It was delicious.
With absolutely perfect timing, Rika-chan struck Rena directly with praise. She looked straight at her with an expression of bewitching innocence. After Rena uttered an unintelligible noise, a ring of smoke rose from her head with an audible poof.
Oh, Rika-chan, I'm gonna take you home. No, I mean, arigato. It's real delicious.
Rena flushed red with excitement, embracing Rika-chan and rubbing her cheek against her so hard you can almost hear it.
To reward Rika-chan for her praise, ta-da! These are special.
2 apple rabbits. After sticking toothpicks into them, she forced them towards Rika-chan. After Rika-chan accepted them, the mood suddenly shifted in a bizarre way. What is it, Satoko? What's with that defiant look?
A very prepared, proper praise to receive apples from Rena-san. Don't push yourself. What kind of praise can you think of with your weak vocab? Oh, well then, allow me to show you.
After Satoko flashed Mion and made a fine look, she changed the tone of her voice suddenly.
Hey, so Rena Oni-chan's lunch. Satoko thought it was yummy too.
Satoko looked up at her, bubbly while talking cutesy. What? How was that praise? That's not even persuasion by tears. That's persuasion by cuteness, isn't it? This is a Rena limited special skill. She blushed and her head spun, waving around in circles. Don't fall for it, Rena! Of course, that was asking for the impossible. Rena glumped Satoko and began rubbing her cheek against her.
Cute! Satoko's so cute, take you all back. Ow!
Squish! Stab! Push! Satoko was also presented with apple rabbits. After stuffing them into her mouth, she looked over at Mion and me again with that defiant gaze. It took only 5 seconds to take down Rena. That's unfair to think she had such a trick.
If it upset you so much, why not reward Red-chan with some praise?
Damn it! That was a dirty trick. First of all, that wasn't even praise.
Satoko, you think you won with that, don't you? How about I show you guys something much better than your superficial gimmicks?
That sounds great, Mion. What kind of trick is it?
Keiichi is going to be the one who does it.
What?
Oh, why don't I have you show me that? The arriving of an old maid.
The plan of attack she suggested was wicked, but it was the only thing we had to beat Satoko. After sipping my tea, I started talking very naturally and calmly. Perfectly. It really is good, isn't it? This is all freshly made, right?
No. Actually, most of it, almost all of it was frozen stuff.
Then, which ones did you make fresh?
Well, it's embarrassing. Do I really have to say, must I?
Some reason your boy plus handmade lunchbox, her expression had melted into... I can't remember that in pronunciation. I already know. This one, right? Rena turned an even deeper shade of red. The words, I can't believe it, practically written on her face.
How can you tell? How? That I made it?
Of course, Mion had told me beforehand. It's been perfect so far. After acting like I was shy, I waited a bit. Next would be the finisher. It had your smell. Silence and Velvier, except for this bloody Higurashi. Rena's face still completely red, bruised solid. With a small yelp, Satoko also blushed. Of course I did too. I sure would like to try one of Rena's handmade apple rabbits or something. Even if this was all because I was competing against Satoko, I felt like I had crossed the line by a good 9 yards, I think. Then at that moment, whoosh! It was a Tupperware container filled with rabbits.
Please eat some, Keiichi-kun! There are plenty for you!
Instantly, dozens of the apples were shoved into my mouth, knocking me over. Okay, say...
Keiichi-kun?
My head was forcibly laid upon her lap, and even more apples were shoved into my mouth. While she was squealing, one apple after another was forced into my mouth. More and more apples. Or Ringo, if we're gonna go with the Japanese word for it. Those apples looks like... About them apples, Satoko, looks like we win.
Keiichi, that was a beautiful sacrifice. How's that, Satoko? This is our complete victory, isn't it? I can't believe it, such trickery. It doesn't bother me at all.
Satoko ground her teeth mortified. We did it! I claimed victory as my consciousness drifted slowly away from me. At that moment, Rena stopped her squealing as she suddenly realized something.
Rika-chan, you're not eating it. Did the salt water make it too strong, maybe?
Looking over, Rika-chan had pulled a toothpick out of the apple rabbit, placed it into her cupped hands, and seemed to be at a loss of what to do.
Poor Mr. Rabbit, I feel sorry for him. I want to save him. Whee!
That was the sound of blood splurting from Rena's nose. Jesus Christ.
Tonight I will take you home.
She shook sprawlingly, her head wobbling back and forth. Then, coming back to her senses, she took all of the apples around me, gathering them up with a whip, 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 and fixed them back up on a plate.
Now they're all just fine, Kei. Here, I'll give them to you, Rika-chan. Kei?
Rika-chan raised up Satoko's hand like a referee after having that plate of rabbit shoved to her. She whispered,
This is our victory.
Just like, see what I mean? They're really competitive characters.
What? What? A comeback?
I was well on your hand. I just don't care anymore. Thus my sacrifice ended up being in vain. Such goofy, happy music. It was a fun-filled, crazy day, but as soon as the sun began to set the end of the day, really all had come quickly.
Later, Rena and Keiichi. See you tomorrow.
Thanks for the day, Mion. I had a great time, except for, nearly passing out a bit.
See you tomorrow.
Satoko and Rika-chan went home as well. We parted ways with Mion and attended with just Rena and myself enjoying the evening air on our way home.
Thanks for coming today, Keiichi-kun. Was it fun?
Yeah, lots of fun. Almost feels like a waste to go home now.
Then, well, would you mind taking a little detour, maybe?
I told you, man, it's right around the corner. We're gonna see the first little brief look into things here. A detour? Is it far?
It's a bit of a walk, but it won't take long.
Since we had been walking around all day, I must have seemed a bit tired. Not feeling like teasing Rena, I quietly nodded. Traversing a small path on up a small hill, the land suddenly switched out to grass. There, what looked like the remains of a dilapidated construction site came into view. A large heap of garbage spread out off towards the swamp. Probably illegal dumping. I recalled it being in the newspaper.
It's been quite a while. I wonder what's here.
We're also gonna see a bit, when I mentioned, even the plot mentioned, essentially, it's like Rena is likes to take things home with her that she finds cute, whether it be living or non-living. But I also mentioned it's and some things that you could think are, a bit odd for her to consider cute. We're gonna see a bit of that as well. When you say it's been a while, you mean the business you had here was with this garbage pile?
It's not garbage. To me, it's a pile of treasure.
Rena had already entered that well-known cute mode of hers. That meant there was something cute here.
Whoa, a new pile. I can't wait.
She mounted up the unstable slope. I'd expect no less from a born and bred country girl. Hey, wait, I'm coming. Whoa. My city-raised self was completely pitiful.
It's alright, just stay right there, Keiichi-kun. It won't take long.
Rena kindly declined my accompaniment. Don't fall. Watch your step.
I'm fine. This is nothing at all.
Likely bounding up the heap of rats, Rena disappeared on the other side. I didn't like being left behind, but I was still pretty tired for the whole day, so I just started up waiting. Not too long we ran around the surrounding area quickly fell into silence. Except for those bloody Higurashi. The cry of the Higurashi gently cooled the air. Well exhausted, I began to feel a little sleepy. The Just then a sudden noise of scattering pebbles alerted me to somebody's presence. Startled, I turned around. Oh, there he is. Standing there was a typical-looking photographer. He spied over at me through his camera. It's mandatory that we see the original art. It's just like, so different. Look at those freaking muscles, man. His body was tanned and fit, but something about him seemed unreliable, and he had a bit of an aloof air about him. Well, it didn't seem like he was a bad guy in any case. Whoa, it surprised me. Well, startled when I turned around, he overplayed his reaction. That was my line. I'm the one who was surprised here. My bad. I didn't mean to startle you. Are you from Hinamizawa? I gathered that he wasn't from that question. Unfazed by my suspicious outlook, he introduced himself at my prompting. I'm Tomitake, freelance photographer. I come to Hinamizawa from time to time. I didn't ask you who you were. Quite rude to photograph someone without consent, one would think. My bad. I mainly photograph wild birds. They can't refuse, you see. So, what you're seeing, I'm the same as the birds? Oh, well, you see, that image of a young man in the twilight was just... that image of a young man in the twilight was just picturesque. I apologize for trying to take your photograph without asking. And also pretty slick. All that annoyance I felt for being startled just flew away as he buttoned me up. I had no intention of hanging around with this guy trying to get cozy with me, except it didn't seem like Rena would be back soon. This older guy, Tomitake-san, he didn't mind my cautious responses and continued rambling on by himself.
Keiichi-kun, sorry to keep you waiting. I'm finished now.
Rena popped her head out from one of the lower piles of garbage and waved her hand. You have someone with you? What would she be doing over there? That's what I want to know. Dunno. Maybe she's checking on that disembodied, remembered corpse that was out here long ago. Tomitake-san looked shaken up by that for a moment. Prepare yourselves, we're about to see. Well, we're not even close, but we're gonna see a sudden change in tone here. Uh-oh, I responded like I would if I were talking with Rena and the others. It was quite a disturbing instant. We still haven't found one of the arms. It's like, what?
Keiichi-kun, sorry to keep you. You were waiting a while, I guess.
I'd best leave you two lovebirds alone. Again, my apologies for startling you, Keiichi-kun. Tomitake-san chortled suggestively, then disappeared into the twilight. Missing my chance to retort put me off a bit.
Keiichi-kun, are you angry? Why, I wonder?
It wasn't Bennett's fault, so I decided to just brush it off for now. How was it? Find a treasure trove?
Oh, yes, so listen. You see, there was, Colonel Sanders' doll.
Colonel Sanders' doll? Oh, that thing. Those statues they always have out in front of that fried chicken place. That life-size dummy.
Yes, Colonel Sanders. Oh, cute, I want to take it home.
I couldn't tell how she decides what's cute or not, but, well, she seems to want it. Picture the real guy and Rena in real life, and she's just like tries to lift him up and breaks it. It won't be just like, yeah, but he's not alive anymore. Just like, doesn't matter. Oh, scary! It's garbage, right? No one would care if you just take it home, right?
It's becoming the base of another pile. I can't take it out easily. There's no lamppost over there, so it'll get dark pretty soon.
Rena seemed quite down about finding the treasure and not being able to bring it back. I'll help you out to repay you for that delicious picnic you prepared today.
Oh, thank you.
birds heading home to roost proclaim that nightfall would soon be upon us.
Keiichi-kun's gonna help. I can take Colonel Sanders home. Ow!
Rena staggered along as if intoxicated in her dreamy state of mind. I tried asking her in a way that wouldn't take her out of her cheery state. Hey, Rena. Long ago, did something happen here? Seemed like they were building a dam here. I don't know the detail. Oh wait, that's her.
Seemed like they were building a dam here. I don't know the details though.
Oh yeah, I remember now. I'm not going to spoil anything, but the dam thing, that plays an important role in the backstory. Just wondering if you knew about, an accident or something. Change in tone.
I don't know.
Her tone was disturbingly frank. It sounded more like a denial than an answer. Must have appeared rather dumbstruck. Rena quickly lightened her expression.
Actually, I didn't live here until a year ago.
Huh? You transferred here too? I was sure of that.
So you see, I don't really know much from before that. Sorry.
Don't really know, don't want to talk about it. That was the kind of feeling she gave me. Thinking about it, of course it would be like that. This wasn't the type of thing girls would enjoy talking about. It's quite a disturbing incident. It seems they haven't been able to find one of the arms. It's just like Tomotakis-san said. And had a feeling only the Higurashi would know. When they cry, the Higurashi. But yeah, we see our first glimpse into the darker side of the novels. We don't see it go full on dark mode, but we see just a hint of it there. You'll receive new tips, the Maibara Mansion, and whatever the other one was. The Maibara Manor, the damn site mirror this. It's like, way to spoil it for us in the tips before we learn about it in the plots. Okay, let's have a look at the Maibara Manor then.
So, Kei-chan, you're not sick and rich.
Why is this all of a sudden? Did I come to school in a limo before?
How much do you get for a monthly allowance?
About $10. You can't say $10, Keiichi, you're in Japan.
That's a rather plebeian amount. This lunch is made up of normal stuff. He isn't rich.
What are they talking about? To be asked out of nowhere how much I get and then told that it's a plebeian amount.
Haha, sorry.
Rena seemed to pick up on my gibberish expression and started giggling.
Kei-chan, your house, it's pretty big, yeah? So the architecture has people all around hitting this out, calling it the Maibara Manor, and it sort of stands out.
Maibara Manor?
The house is so big, everyone is gossiping, wondering exactly how rich you are.
I see. Now I get it. Well, the frame of it is huge. I see how it could cause some misunderstandings.
From my deduction, I wager they spent too much money on building the house, and that's why they are now broke. Being broke, how very, very unfortunate.
Rika-chan took pity on me as she patted my head. I go from being treated like a millionaire to a beggar. Yes, sorry for ruining your imagination, but we aren't millionaires all for. We're all with the image of a normal average household.
You can't call it normal with that huge house. The entranceway is all grand, and the gate is large enough for a large truck to get through. That's not normal at all.
They do say the bigger your house, the more prosperous you are. The reason the house is so big is because Dad's studio is in it too. There are a bunch of different workshops, and lots of his works are hung up in different places. All of them are huge too. For those reasons, the family actually uses only a third of the house for day-to-day living. He planned it out so people and cars could come in to see the gallery he opens up in the house someday. By the way, the entranceway Mion is talking about is the one for the studio and is normally sealed off. The entranceway the Maibara family actually uses is a very plain and simple one. the interior is much different from how it looks on the outside.
I really like a chance to explore Keiichan's house. Claiming not to be rich, but having a home like that. What could be hidden in that? Maybe there's something cute hidden. Oh! They probably had no money to purchase furniture, so it's filled with squatting rooms. If there are carpeted rooms, I would love to try rolling around on the floor.
Who's saying that? Is it Rena?
That'd be great, so great I want to roll around too.
Seems like their imaginations are just piling on. Well, sometime in the near future, it wouldn't be too bad to invite them all to my house. Dad is a sucker for the ladies, so he might even let them look around the studio. But he doesn't have a portrait. The cry of the Higurashi crescendo does the sky towered over everything. It was hot, but the air was clear. It smelled like the beginning of summer. And scene. Let's have a look at the backstory of the dam. Backstory of the dam is Stan broke the dam. I don't know why this thought is South Park suddenly. Oh man, this music. It's so like wow, mysterious. It's like that kind of mysterious music with that ominous feel to it. It has that somewhat unsettling feel. I wonder what it is actually. I have no idea. It's definitely, I don't know, is a modal feel to it? I don't know. From the June XX of the 1979 edition, Shishibone City, Okinawa Police Station, June late at night. Suspects blah, 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 were arrested on suspicion of murder and improper disposal of a corpse. The main offender, Blur, has been added to wanted list nationwide. According to our sources, the 6 suspects were at the Higurashi Dam construction site workroom on the Bluff at 9 p.m. You know, I remember this now. I thought when we had that scene just now, you know, with Tomitake, whatever his name was. I thought it was like, I remember this scene, but I thought that it was like him stumbling upon it at the old dump site, like a newspaper article of it all. Maybe he does at some point, I don't know. But you got this as well, so I don't know. It's been years since I last read it. We were all suspected to have assaulted and murdered the site's overseer, blah, as a group, dismembering his body in hiding it. On the lip at 8 o'clock in the morning, a report was filed by the Shishibone City Hospital in which a male suspect alleged to having murdered Mr. Blair. When questioned at the police station, the individual confessed to the crime. Since a portion of the body was recovered at the location he gave, he was arrested that afternoon on suspicion of murder and mutilation of the corpse. The rest of the suspects were arrested the same day, but the main culprit is still at large. Ah, yeah, that plays an important role. I think, if I recall, police are currently on his trail. The motive is purported to be a drunken verbal dispute during which he killed the victim in a fit of anger. However, as there are multiple inconsistencies with their testimonies, the investigation is ongoing. So yeah, that's just like, oh, the carefree plot, where it's all like slice of life. And what I tell you, slice of death. It ain't pleasant, man. I'm not looking forward to it, honestly. That's probably one of the reasons I think why I've been holding off on helping. It's just like, nah. Anyways, let's continue, I guess. One more scene, then I'll call it recording there.
Colonel Sanders? Oh, of course, that's right up her alley.
I understand I want to take home Satoko and Rika-chan. I can't understand the Colonel Sanders. What's so good about that four-eyed geezer?
Probably better hear from Rena, don't you think? She'll probably just say it because it's just so cute now.
Does Rena often go to the construction site to hunt for treasure?
Every now and then she says she is going to have to go have a look.
But a girl her age rummaging around in garbage is, wow.
Rena enjoys it, then I think it's fine.
What were you doing over there? Dam construction? What were they doing over there? Dam construction? They've been bugging me since yesterday, like an itch I couldn't scratch.
It was cancelled a long time ago. Everyone gathered together and fought against it.
Hearing an ominous word like fought come from Rika-chan's mouth startled me.
That's right. It was unbelievable. They said Himizawa would be sunk into the reservoir and we had no say in the matter.
So I'm only able to be here because the protest succeeded. Ah, yeah, I remember now the whole damn project.
I'm sorry, I didn't keep you, did I? My deepest apologies, Keiichi-san. It took me a while to powder my nose.
Satoko, wait to use the can until you really have to go. It's a lot easier since it shoots right out.
How dare you speak that way to a maiden of unparalleled beauty such as myself?
Who is she calling a maiden? If Satoko really was a maiden, she wouldn't have acted like that. The usual hijinks ensued.
Now then, gentlemen, in accordance with the rules of our society, I bring a point to discussion. Keiichi Maibara-kun wishes to be included as a member of our activities. What say you?
You know what? Screw going through the whole scene. This is going to be a long scene where they're going to have an intense game of something. So I'll save that for next time. So I'll see you next time, viewers. See you next time.